Welcome back, haters, to another episode of the Gruesome Twosome podcast. We're on episode 11, and today we got a special one for you. As always, my co-host, Potato Man, what do you have to say to the gamers?
Gamers were, I know it's a hard time right now, but...
No, you always say shalom, bro.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude. We
Dude,
gotta
restart, bro. Restart.
Alright.
Got
Here we
it.
go. Okay,
bro,
cut it.
restart, bro.
Ready?
Restart.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Bro.
Welcome back, gamers, to episode 11 of the Gruesome Twosome podcast. As always, I have my guest, Potato Man. Potato Man, do you have anything to say to the gamers?
Shalom.
Shalom, gamers, and today we have a special episode for you. It's our cartoons that we grew up watching, our favorite cartoons. We have them ranked, our top 10
Rank, baby.
favorite
Top 10, dude.
cartoons of all time. As
All
always,
time.
we're going to start with my list and move on to Potato Man's. So yeah, so I was born in 1997, so anything from 1997 to now is what you're going to see.
And I was born in 1990. I was 90s baby.
He was born in 2001, dude.
I was 1996, dude.
He was born after
And, so I'm
9/11.
I'm a 90s kid at
Boo!
heart, dude.
Boo!
Only 90s kids remember these, dude.
All
Tell you
right,
what.
so let's get started with my number 10.
Boom.
Number 10, baby. Boom.
Bro,
Bro.
this is the exact same spot for me,
I know,
bro.
I saw.
Bro.
I saw number 10. We have the same number 10.
It's
Foster's
yeah.
Home of Imaginary Friends. It's a classic, dude. It's so good.
how much did you see from my slide, bro?
Just number 10. I always see your first one.
Yeah, dude, this one's good. It has the best theme song to it.
Yes,
Like
has the
before
best
episode
theme
starts.
song. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like musical. The freaking red tall basketball dude. Of course you have Blue.
Dun,
Then you have
dun,
the
dun,
cheese
dun. I
dude.
remember we'd always say like which one too when we were younger. When we were younger,
Oh,
we'd always
yeah.
say like, Cody's Cody was the big tall basketball kid, which that wouldn't really make sense, but
It makes sense, dude. It makes sense.
yeah, I think I was Blue, bro.
Yeah.
And then Connor was, I don't know,
The
dude.
kid.
F Connor, dude.
The kid's the one that's mainly
Anyways,
like the one that's like the least troublemaker out of all of them, but he gets into all their antics.
Who?
The main kid. He's the one that
I think
kind
it's
of
Max.
he's like he's
His
more
name is Max.
he's more calm, and then like all the Fosters get into their crazy antics, and he just gets thrown into it.
Bro.
It's a really good show.
It's all because of Blue, bro. It's always Blue.
It's not the funniest show in the world, but like I like how the
Cartoons it doesn't have to be funny,
That's true, yeah.
you know.
But like I like the relationship that he develops with Blue and the red guy and Cheese, like all of the crazy foster kids. Like at first, like it
Dude,
takes
the last
a
episode
while.
on the banger too.
Who? What?
What?
What'd you say is a banger?
The last episode.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Like the further the show goes on, the more and more he warms up to them, and like they they become best friends, and it's really cool.
And then like
He has all these imaginary
know.
friends because he's a weird kid.
bro.
It's pretty epic. Anything else you want to say about imaginary friends before we move on?
No, bro.
Alright, good show. At number 10. I had to put it at number 10 because, I don't know, it's really, even though it's a kid show,
classic.
you really care about the characters, and it's pretty good. Alright, next slide. Boom. What do you think, bro? What do you think?
I think this is an underrated show for sure, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's top 10. Like,
Dude, no kids cartoon has made me laugh harder, bro.
yeah, this show was really underrated. I remember like no one really caring when it came out.
Yeah, it didn't get
But,
enough
like-
views to continue. It was only like 3 seasons long or 2. But oh my gosh, it was so funny.
It was so funny. Yeah.
It
was
had the
pretty
classic
funny.
like Looney Tunes animations. Actually, no, no, that's wrong. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
anything.
really.
It wasn't anything like the original Looney Tunes, and that's why I think people hated it. It was more like a normal cartoon where there were schemes
like-
and plots and like scripts and like a lot of talking. Usually, the Looney Tunes show you just chase they chase each other around and trick
And
each
then
other.
like get hit, like punch each other and crap.
Yeah. This one is like it's like a completely like
But
they all have
yeah,
houses.
like a more mature, I guess, even though it's not really. But...
Yeah, they all have houses and they all have jobs.
Yeah. It was pretty
so-
funny.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
funny. There
like
are two scenes that always come up to mind. The bowling one where
Yeah,
he
yeah,
says
yeah.
he just has to hit one puck and he gutters both times. It's like a
Yeah.
bowling movie episode kind of, and it's like supposed to be this great sports moment where he knocks down the last puck to win the game, but he gutters. It's so funny. And then the episode where there's like this big guy that's about to
He's, like,
beat
in
him up,
jail.
and he's like, "You're stupid," and he's like, "Well, you're not stupid, but you look stupid." It's classic, dude. We quote that.
No
we
one
still
probably thinks
quote
that's funny,
that to this
but
day.
it's classic, bro.
Classic.
I don't know if it was I don't know if the show's a top 10, but it really is. It really was underrated.
To
I'll
me,
be
it
honest.
is because, well, there's one other cartoon that made me laugh harder. That's on my list, but we'll get to it when we get there. All right, next slide. Boom. Hey
Bro,
Arnold, a
the
classic.
boys, dude.
The boys, dude.
Dude, you wanna get a friend like Arnold, bro.
You want a friend like Hey Arnold, dude? And everybody knows. Let me just say, the one thing I've learned about this show: everybody has a Helga in their life.
It's
bro.
pretty like. This show is really like, even though they're kids, it's like they do like they. I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Every show has like a lesson. Like the
yeah, it's
Christmas,
like a more.
the Christmas episode
I
is
don't
like
know.
the episode that comes to my mind. It's like the importance of family, and it's about like this Chinese guy who's like not with his family. It's really good. And then the relationships that Arthur has with everybody, like Helga bullies him and picks on him and makes fun of him
mean
all
Arnold?
the time, but like when she goes to her room, she has like posters of him all over the wall, and
Yeah, that's hilarious.
then
And, like,
the guy
a
on the
huge-
right, I forget
a
his
huge
name, but he's the loyal one, dude. He's so loyal to Arnold, bro.
Bro, you need a friend like Arnold. Everyone needs a friend like Arnold, bro.
Yeah.
Tell you what, dude, Arnold's a legend, dude.
They get into some crazy
Dude.
shenanigans, but it's always like Arnold.
It's
is
like really, not really goofy at all.
yeah,
It's like
he's
more.
like he's like someone you'd
No,
look
this
up
whole
to.
cartoon. This whole
you're a kid.
cartoon's not really like. I wouldn't say like really like goofy or like usually how like usual cartoons are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I would say Arnold is like a kid that like when I watched I was like I would want to be like him because he's a good kid. Like he does some crazy things in the show sometimes, but it's like it's all out of like goodwill. And like the show when you're a kid it teaches you a lot of lessons.
Bro, look at that hair though.
I know in the head. Dude, freaking we were the same back then, dude. We had big flat heads, bro.
Big noses, dude.
Big nose,
Holy
big
hell.
flat head. Like every character in the show pretty much has a weird body thing. Like Helga has a unibrow. The black kid has like a weird
Weird head.
shaped head.
Like it's going straight up.
Yeah, they all have
Bro,
like
what the-
weird body deformities. I think they did that on purpose. Well, obviously. But yeah, the show's really good. Really good. So,
Not the best 90s cartoon though, I'll tell you what.
no, but it's close. Alright. Anything
Mhm.
else about Hey Arnold? It's really good. I would suggest watching it. It's a good watch even if you're like older. Like you don't have to
Yeah,
be
if you're
a kid to
older,
watch
you
it.
still like it.
Yeah.
It's not like Tom and Jerry or like not Tom and Jerry, like I don't know.
It's not like your ordinary cartoon. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like similar to Little Bill, I guess. But like for like 12-year-olds and up, I would say. Like it's these kids that live in the city. It's about the
Little
life of
Bill,
these kids
bro.
that live in the
Little Bill
city.
better be on your list, bro.
Bro,
Little
shut
Bill
your
better
mouth.
be here,
Shut your
bro.
mouth. Okay. All right, Hey Arnold is a go. All these cartoons are good. So, all right, next slide. Bada boom, bada boom,
dude.
baby.
I think this is higher on my list, bro.
Bada boom, bada boom. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Oh my goodness, dude. The shenanigans these three boys get into just to get a piece of that jawbreaker.
I always thought, which one's Eddie? Which one's the girl? The guy that sounds like a girl.
That's Ed.
Dude, we always thought that was a girl.
Yeah, I think Ed is the one with the sock head. The other Ed is the tall, dumb one, and then Eddie's the short one that like wants money.
They all want money, but like...
yeah. They pretty much this whole show is about them trying to get money for jawbreakers, and they're coming up with these crazy schemes. And like
it's hilarious, bro.
The neighborhood kids just like
the
screw them over.
Good. Well, to be fair, their shenanigans they get into aren't like they always fail. So.
Yeah, like every episode they can't do what they want. Like,
they can't get money. They never get money.
They can't get like simple quarters. But like, okay, so Ed, the tall one, he's so funny. Oh my gosh. And even Double D. They call him Double D.
Oh, Double D, duh. I forgot.
He's funny too because he's like he's like kind of smarter and more like conscious and like he's more scared to do stuff, but he's like their only friend, so he just gets dragged along. But like, oh my gosh, the side characters in this are so good. Like Plank and the bald kid, the kid with the big, huge head brace,
and the bully, Kevin, that's his name.
What's his classic quote?
Kevin's.
Oh, waste of a
life, bro.
And the girl.
And then the last one to this show is good too, bro.
No, the last episode was weird.
Cause like throughout the whole seasons, or every episode, you always hear Eddie or Ed talking about his big brother and how he was a legend and crap. And then the final episode, they finally see the brother. And
he's a turd.
And then he's like a bully to Ed. Yeah. And then all the kids from the neighborhood like help him.
Yeah.
Dude,
so like the whole time, pretty much, these three are like outsiders that all the neighborhood kids hate, even the weird neighborhood kids. The only three people that like them are like the hillbilly girls that want to marry them all the time and kiss them. They're classic. Their episodes are so funny. Anyways, but yeah, so the whole show, like the whole entire neighborhood hates them because these three try to trick them and plot against them to get jawbreakers and earn their money. They're trying to get their money, so they like don't like them. And at the very end of the episode, they have a movie episode, and it's like Eddie's brother is like you said, really mean to him, and like all of the neighborhood kids eventually like defend them. It's like really cool for like such a like silly, simple show, just all about laughs and like being stupid. Like at the end, it's just kind of cool for all the lifelong fans of it, I would say. And yeah, this one's really funny. This one's like, it's so stupid that it's funny,
bro.
Huh?
I like the art style a lot.
Oh yeah, the art style's really good. I like how colorful it is. Like the colors pop. But yeah, really, it's like a show that you'll be like, if you watched it, you'd be like, this is so stupid, but you'll just like get glued into it. Like I showed Brienne. I showed her it, and she thought it was really funny, and like we watched it for like 2 straight hours. But yeah, classic. All right, next slide. Number 6, baby. Boom.
Oh god, dude. Oh
Boom.
No.
What? What do you think?
Dude, this is number 1, bro. Number 1.
Here's why it's not number 1 to me. I would say it's a little bit out of my time range as a kid.
But I watched it when I was 17, bro. I watched all the episodes.
Okay, listen. Okay, here's the thing. I was 13, 14 when the show came out. I was at that weird age where it's like not cool to watch cartoons when this show came out. And this show is so effing weird that Like, I thought it'd be embarrassing to watch. Like, I didn't want people to know I watched it. But, like, watching it now, like, years later, oh my gosh, dude. Like, it is one of the funniest shows. Like, it's one of the funniest cartoons. It's, like, really weird. Like, every character is really interesting. Every character on the screen has, like, their own backstory. Like, I think this cartoon probably goes the most into detail about, like, side characters. Like, there will be episodes just about Lumpy Space Princess. There will be episodes just about Lemonhead. There will be episodes just about the Mint. Yeah. Like, all of them. Do you want to talk about any
like,
classic moments?
It's like, once you get later in the episodes, like, every episode starts continuing off each other.
Yeah, it starts to connect and it starts to get more serious. Like, at first, it's like a weird, like, it's just like
at first it's just like it's like every episode's a different story, but
it's
then
just really
like
funny.
And it's really funny, and then like it starts getting more serious, and like it's still funny, but like it starts getting more serious, and like every episode like continues off each other, and it gets really good.
I would say this cartoon has the biggest fan base of all time. Of any cartoon.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I see Adventure Time.
And the good thing about it is they know when to end it, bro. They know when to end it.
Yeah, they didn't.
Because it's over. They didn't keep it going, even though they probably could for a long time.
Yeah, they could have. There's just so many funny episodes, like the Lumpy Space Princess episode, where he has to go to a dance with him, and he becomes a lump or whatever.
I don't.
One of them becomes a lump. They have to go to Lumpy Space.
The finale's good
world.
too. I'm not gonna say what happens, but.
Yeah, I've really mainly only watched the ones that, like, I haven't watched it. But that's another thing. I haven't watched it a ton, so that's why it's 6. I bet if I watched it all, I'd probably have it at like 2 or 3.
Yeah, bro, it's number 1, dog.
All right, so yeah, like this show is really good.
The best character too, bro. What do you say the best character is?
Best character? Oh, hold on. Let me think about that. Let me think. I really like the Ice King.
Yeah, I'd say the Ice King too.
The Ice King's really funny because he's like so
funny.
like he's like evil, but it's just because he doesn't have friends. And no one likes him. Like no one likes him. And that's why.
In later episodes, he just chills. He's like.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
he just like tries to hang out with Fred and Jake all the time. It's funny.
He's friends, dude. That's why he's evil, because no one wants to be his friend. My favorite Ice King moment is
Love Grab's too good too.
There's a part where he's throwing
insane.
snowballs with penguins or something, and he's laughing, and he picks up a snowball. It's like this cute little baby snowball with eyes and a mouth. And he starts laughing like, hey, 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 and then the snowball goes, hey, 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 and then he goes, hey, 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 and then he laughs again, and then he goes, ah, and he throws it against the rock and smashes
it. Classic.
And then, of course, the legendary drop ball. Legendary.
Oh, yeah, drop ball. We gotta explain what that is. It's like, it's a game where you have a ball, and then if you have to pick it up with your butt cheeks, and lift it up, and see how many times you can do that.
Dude, that's a classic at our house now.
That's a classic. Do we play it all the time, Doug?
And then the elephant character, bro, like, she's like a weird. She's so weird, bro. She's like a freaking grandma elephant. It's so weird.
Tree trunks. I don't really like her that much. But Bemo's good too.
Yeah, Bemo.
Bemo's like, oh, Nectar, like the other robot they have. I don't know if you know him, but they have like another robot.
I don't.
That they just always forget about. Yeah, he's like they have another robot they just forget about and like always leave out of their like just always neglect them. He's just...
There's an episode with the elephant where she wants to go on a quest with them. That's all she wants to do. So they take her, but she keeps like walking up to like things that are obviously gonna kill her. It's so funny. This
Classic,
is a really good
bro.
show. It would be higher if I guarantee it'd be like top 3 if.
Oh, and Marceline, every time she sings, oh my, the songs in this show are so good.
Yeah.
The songs, but you don't even know.
Well, I've seen it. I know a couple of them.
They're so good, especially
makes me wanna
the
watch
songs
it.
by songs by Marceline are so good, dude. Like I even like looked her up on Spotify because like she sings really good.
It's a classic, and the dog and the dragon get married. So cute, dude. All right.
All right, next slide.
Boom.
Bro.
Number 5.
Planet Sheen.
Planet Sheen, dude. Freaking Carl Weezer, bro. Oh
I'm
my,
kidding.
dude.
You know
Dude,
that
the
show,
memes
Planet
this produced alone are why it's in the top 5. The show is so funny in like the weirdest way.
Oh yeah, the memes. The memes are. The memes are so good.
Jimmy's
Like
dad,
the-
bro. He's
Gruesome.
like the biggest dad ever. He's like, if you want to know the
his
definition of a dad, it's Jimmy's dad, bro.
Jimmy's dad, bro.
Cringy, bro.
And I like how Carl is like loves Jimmy's mom.
Oh
Yeah, he has a crush on her.
Dude, it's
It's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, it's so funny. There's just so many funny episodes where, like, Sheen is like the energetic, let's
Like
go do
ADHD.
this. Let's go
Yeah,
do these
crazy
crazy
kid.
things. And then Carl Weezer's like the, oh, I don't know, guys. I'm allergic to grass. I don't want to go outside. And then Jimmy's the one that, like, helps balance them out and, like, solves their problems. He's like friends with the 2 dumbest kids in school, but it's really weird.
And then the classic God bless, dude. That's
Yep.
the theme song to this is banging too, bro.
Bop, dude. The movie to this is a bop. All the parents are gone.
And they go to the moon. They go to the moon, or like they go to a planet, bro.
Yeah.
That was sick, dude.
This is a legendary show, dude, and the memes and just everything about it. All the crazy things that Jimmy Neutron invents, because he's like, is it their basement that he's always in, where he's like inventing stuff in their house?
Yeah, his
And,
basement.
like sometimes he'll invent things that like screw them over. And remember the episode where like the grass like is like a monster that like picks up Carl and like tries to eat him?
No, but do you remember the crossover episode with Fairy Odd Parents and Jimmy
yeah,
Neutron?
freaking weird, bro.
Bro, that was legendary. We'd watch that ish all the time,
it
bro.
was so
Even though-
funny. It was so funny seeing the Fairly Odd Parents in like their animation.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, this animation is just so funny alone.
It's so good, dude. Do you remember that? There's an episode where Carl Weezer gets pregnant, but he's like pregnant in the butt, so he looks so thick. Bro, he's so thick, bro.
So, the show's wacky, bro. This show's pretty wacky. I remember the Pizza Monster episode
Dude,
where
good
they
at
do
that.
something wrong with their pizza and it like.
Oh,
kills
dude, they're having a sleepover and then they do something wrong with their pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
And then the play episode where I don't really remember it too well, but I remember it being really funny. Dude. Freaking Carl Weezer, dude, what a legend. They're like the perfect blend of like comedy, those 3. I freaking love it. Alright, anything else about this one? Anything else about
Wait, you know the next slide? The
movie I
who's that
remember
one
seeing
kid
it
that looks
in the
like Post
Dollar Theater.
Malone? Who's that one kid that looks like Post Malone, people say? In the show?
Oh,
It's a meme.
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
He's like, yeah. That's a good meme too. The memes in this from the show are just classic. And Carl Weezer is like one of the best cartoon characters, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's so
That-
weird.
Croissant. Croissant.
I mean, just look at him right now. Just look at him.
Alright, next slide.
Next slide. Oh. Boom.
Bro.
Codename Kids Next Door. The most badass kids show of all time, bro. No doubt.
Yeah, dude. Dude. I remember watching this when I was a little boy, dude, and I remember watching with the boys, me, you, and just everyone, and then we'd always pick what character was us again.
Yeah.
We'd always do that.
We all wanted to be the kid in the orange jacket, number 4, I think.
I was that one, dude. Not a
Yeah,
doubt.
whatever,
And then
bro.
you
I
were
wanted to be
you were
number
the
1.
you were the red you were the bald one, bro.
That's epic,
I
dude.
remember.
He's the leader.
And then Connor was the number 2, bro.
Ah, of course, dude. He's the worst one. He's the worst one.
Anyways, the show is pretty much kids have a secret club, but it's like badass.
And they're like
And, like,
heroes, pretty much, of their neighborhood.
They don't like adults, so
Yeah, like an adult
So
will
they-
rob a bank, and they'll like show up in these mech suits. Or like a dude will steal like a pack of gum, and they'll show up in mech suits and like make him take it
Have a
back
gun-
to the store.
have guns that like shoot gumballs or like
Yeah,
shoot.
to
Yeah,
like
bro.
trap them with gum. They have like
Bro,
all these
it's
like weapons that are
badass.
like made by kids, so they're not gonna kill anybody, but they're gonna like. It's really cool, man. Like it's still a really good show. Yeah, classic
Mhm.
show. All right, next slide. Number 3. Boom.
Best '90s kid to cartoon, bro.
This is the best 90s cartoon. Wait, I'm trying to think if I have.
If you have SpongeBob higher, that's '90s because it
Okay.
started in '90s.
Second best 90s cartoon.
Yeah,
of
second
all time,
best.
bro.
Second best. Yeah, but like that's SpongeBob was like 1990.
Yeah, it was like 1998, 1999. This cartoon defined the 90s.
Yeah, bro.
When you think 90s cartoon, you think of this.
Dude, the movie. Dude, both of the movies, even though like the
yeah,
second one,
the,
like
the Paris one and the one where
all
the baby's
three.
born.
There's or the one where in the, like they meet the Woodbury family, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called.
I don't remember.
The one
that.
in like the jungle,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they meet the
Oh,
other
when
cartoon.
they see the wild thornberries.
wild thornberries.
Dude, that is a
the movies are good.
Dude, that's a classic.
Yeah, the
like,
movies are
combo.
good.
Yeah. Wild
And then they
Thornberries-
made like a grown up, it's like the one that are grown up, and that's not as good though.
Yeah, they're like teenagers. It's not as good.
Yeah, it's
But
trash.
like the main show is so good. Like
Mm-hmm.
Chucky, he's a classic. Freaking Reptar, like Reptar's so awesome, bro. Honestly, when I was a kid, I was
The,
like,
the
I want a
shenanigans
Reptar
they get
toy.
into are
The
wild,
shenanigans,
bro.
dude. And like, even if you're in a like the adults in this show are like, they're pretty funny. Like the dad, Tommy's dad is really funny. The grandpa's really funny.
Oh yeah,
There's just so many characters that are so good.
and pretty much like every episode was like they don't know since they're babies, they don't really know much, so they
Yeah, they're learning.
they just getting crazy stuff. They like every episode was like that.
Yeah. I still remember the movie when they go on that big Reptar wagon and they like go on the road. It gets wild, bro. You think like,
Oh yeah, bro.
they're going fast.
Bro, that movie is so good, bro.
Yeah, it is.
And then like when they get when
I
they get
the
to the
Paris one,
like the
too.
bridge, finally. They're all good. All the movies are good, but the first one's definitely the best.
Rugrats
the
is a
monkeys.
classic show.
On the train, bro.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
like Joe, like their Dill and whatever his name, the main character, Tommy, are like trying to share a blanket, bro, but they can't share a blanket. Oof, dude.
And let's not forget about the theme
Bro,
song.
that gets you in the feels, bro.
The theme song is so good too. Oh yeah, are you talking about? And then the peanut butter thing? Like, isn't there something with peanut
Yeah,
butter?
bro.
Like, there's one
Right,
last
they're
scene
trying
with
to-
peanut butter.
They're
and
trying
they
to
fight for
eat,
it.
yeah, and they fight for it, bro.
And then like he gets it, and then like the little boy. It's so sad, dude. That reminded me of me and you, bro. Like I was like I would think about you, bro. I'd be like, I gotta be nicer to Caden.
Dude,
Dude, and then I was nicer to you. Holy shit.
you throw me around, bro. I miss those. I miss those days, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was Tommy
Yeah,
and you were the. What's the little baby? I forget
Dill.
its name. Huh?
Dill.
Oh, Dill. Dude, and it's like raining, lightning. It's
Yeah,
like-
and they're like sharing they can't share blanket or peanut butter, bro.
Yeah,
God
and then he
damn,
gives the little brother the blanket and the peanut butter. See, that's a lesson, dude. And I remember taking that lesson and being like, I gotta be little brothers.
Oh, shut up, bro.
I'm serious, dude.
Shut it.
This is getting kind of corny.
Oh, one. And then like,
I remember he wraps him in his blanket, gives him the peanut butter, dude. That's such a good scene, bro. I forgot about that.
Bro, like one of the best characters, bro, is that I don't know her name, the one on the very left, bro. She's a trooper.
Yeah, she is, dude. She's like she's the angel on the shoulder, and then Angelica's the devil. That's facts.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, also in that movie, man, now I'm thinking all about the movie. Like, the little baby's the reason why they get lost in the first place, so Tommy's kind of mad at him because they're lost because of him. But he's just a little baby. So like he's mad at the whole time, and then he's like, "No, I'm eating the peanut butter." And
the whole squad gets broken up because of the baby, bro. You know that's true, dude.
Yeah, but it's just cute because no matter how crappy the baby was being because he was little and how much he was screwing over Tommy, he still gave him the peanut butter, bro. Dude, my heart is melting right now.
Oh,
bro.
shut up.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Dude, what a good show, dude. Heartwarming, bro. If you want to be happy, dude, just watch the show.
Dude, I want Rugrats grown up, where they're adult, they're middle aged. I want Tommy like having a midlife crisis, bro.
Yeah,
I want Chucky
dude.
just wanting to kill himself, dude. Dude, that would be sick.
That would be nice.
No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I'm pretty sure there's a show where they have kids, or like near the end of one of the shows, it's like their kids.
They should have done that. It'll be way better than like the teenager era.
I think it's the end of that show, like their dads.
They should have just done like when they grow up and they're adults now, and then they have kids. And the show's about their kids. Cool. That would have been good.
Gosh, dude, you're reminding me how good this show is. Like, there's so much I forgot about it, and I was like, I know this is really good, and one of my favorite cartoons, but I forgot half the reasons why. And like now it's starting to click in my brain because I haven't seen it in forever. All right, good show. Next slide. Boom.
Get out of here.
What are you talking about,
bro?
What are you talking about?
But you didn't even have like South Park on this ish, bro.
That's not a kids show.
It's not. We're not doing kids shows. You just said cartoons.
Oh, well,
that's a cartoon.
I was assuming like cartoon shows we grew up on, bro.
Oh well.
Anyways.
Well, I have that too, but I have
Scooby-Doo.
South Park on mine and
watch
some
it
other
every
stuff.
morning before school. Before going to school. Watch
bro,
it every
get
Saturday.
this shit out, bro.
Watch it every time. Dude, Scooby-Doo is really good.
I mean, yeah, Scooby-Doo's alright,
one of the
bro.
best cartoons ever. There's a reason why it's still going, and it's been a cartoon since the 80s. It's so
but
good.
like number 2, bro. I could see on top 10 at number 2, dog.
It's number 2. It's so good.
Come
like every person they have to catch is like unique and like very cool and very.
Dude, we all know Freddy was just trying to smash, dude.
Dude, forget about that, dude. Just think about the gang getting together and catching criminals. Shaggy, like the scaredy cat, but he always.
I can't get that off my mind.
Shaggy and Scooby are the cowards, but they're always the one that like somehow clumsily captured the villain. That is good, bro. Velma's the
dude,
nerd
they aren't the
that I
ones
like.
always. It's always Velma. Velma's the reason why. Velma's everything, bro. If they didn't have
Velma's
Velma, bro, they said if they didn't have Velma, it would be 2 stoners and a guy's trying to get with a girl.
And a whore.
That would be the show.
Velma is the brains. Fred and Daphne are
Velma is the whole. Velma is the whole gang, bro. Without Velma, there would be no.
Yeah, it's true, dude. She's like the girl that will do anything, but like in reality, she'll always be alone.
Bro.
Okay, listen. Velma's the brains. Fred
Velma's
is the looks. Velma is the looks.
Shaggy's the stoner, bro.
Shaggy is the kind of the weenier dog, like the class clown.
He's the goofy, bro. He's the funny. He's the comedian, dude.
Yeah, he's the goof. Scooby-Doo is the wild card.
He's the wild card.
Because you don't know how he's gonna act when he gets his Scooby snacks, dude. He gets motivated.
Dude, he gets motivated. and then Daphne, the whore, dude.
The whore, dude. Yeah, she's kind of
What
useless.
does she do? She doesn't do anything.
Yeah. She's just kind of there.
She's just there.
Because Fred's there. Dude,
She's
if Fred
distracting
wasn't there, do you
Freddy,
think she
bro.
would be there? No. Not a chance.
Bro, she's distracting Freddy from doing his job, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Freddy could be so much better.
Cause Freddy doesn't Freddy come up with the traps, bro? Or is that Velma too?
Well, he's like the athletic, like, strong one. So, like, if they need to lift
It's so
a
weird
rock-
how they're all friends, bro. It doesn't
It's
make
on it.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know the origin story of how they became friends.
Like, I can see Shaggy and like Velma being friends, but like, it doesn't make sense that Freddy and Daphne are friends with them, bro.
Yeah, like Shaggy and Fred, maybe Shaggy and Velma were friends, and then Daphne and Fred were friends, and then like they all just really liked Scooby, the dog. And they were
Bro,
like,
maybe,
dang,
bro.
let's hunt ghosts. Kick some ass. Classic show, dude. This is the A-team of cartoons, for sure. Alright, anything else about Scooby-Doo before we move on? Doesn't this make you want to put it on the list, dude? Like, thinking back about
No.
Scooby-Doo. Alright, F you then, bro.
Dude, I never liked Scooby-Doo. Sorry.
Dude, you love
never watched it.
Scooby-Doo.
Whenever Scooby-Doo came on, I'll be like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, right, bro. We were all about Scooby-Doo. You're bullcrapping.
No, I would
bro.
not.
Whatever. The Scooby-Doo
I would
movies,
not,
bro.
It's like whenever George Lopez Nick at Night came on, bro. I'll be like,
No.
oh,
No.
shit.
Okay, well, yeah,
Like,
that's
same
crappy.
thing for Scooby-Doo.
Don't compare freaking George Lopez to Scooby-Doo, bro.
Like whenever you're watching like Nickelodeon at nighttime, and then like George Lopez came on, you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude. You're like, I'm done,
shit.
dude. You turn off the TV,
It's time to
you
go
just
to
go to
bed.
bed.
Yeah. That was like our cue back in the day to go to bed. Like, oh god. George Lopez is on. It's time to go to bed. That's so true. Oh, dude. Freaking Nick at Night was terrible.
Yeah, Nick Knight was not very good.
Alright, now on to my honorable mentions. Boom. Look at all these.
Powerpuff Girls, bro. Do you really like that show?
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you liked it when you were a kid, though.
Another effort, it's a good show.
They're gonna show the movie. Is there a movie?
I don't know. That was just the best picture I could find for the size. So let's start at Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory is a weird show, but it's very unique. So that's why I have it on honorable mentions.
He's a weird character, dude. His
Yeah.
voice is weird.
He's not very likable. He's kind of like,
Nah.
like his voice is annoying.
Yeah, his voice is annoying.
But like, it's just a unique show. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Oh my
That's
god.
class, dude.
So
that's
funny.
that barely does not make the list, bro.
Yeah, same with me. It's
You
like
know what I'm saying?
11th for me.
Yeah.
Like it was the last one not to make the list. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Very spooky if you're a kid. Very spooky.
Scary boot. Spooky.
But also
I
very
remember
good.
I could not sleep. Like, I remember it scared me when I was a little
Yeah,
boy.
some episodes would
Yeah,
make me not be
really
able to sleep.
Yeah, bro. Me too.
I can't
Uh-huh.
believe like
Yeah.
crap.
Sorry,
That shit wouldn't fly now, bro. Like this is too scary for kids. But yeah, really good show.
Mm-hmm.
Regular show, dude. I would say one of the most underrated cartoons ever.
Yeah, I remember we'd always hate it when we were younger.
It's so
like, we'd
funny.
always say
Oh
it
my
is
God.
pretty good. Now
It's like
that,
almost
like,
as good as Adventure Time.
I wouldn't say that, but
All right.
it is pretty good though. Yeah.
Those two like have a bro relationship, dude. That's how your bro should be. Like those two.
The last episode's good too. There's a lot of good episodes for like cartoons. Lots of good episodes.
All right, Fairly Odd Parents. One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I was never a Fairly Odd Parents guy, bro. I'll be
But
honest.
there's just I don't know. It was a little cringy even for like being a kid sometimes. Like their voices, like even.
Yeah,
I
I was
was
never a
kinda,
Fairly
like,
Odd Parents
sometimes,
guy.
But there's some good like episodes like the things he wishes for.
I would say
ends
like
up-
besides SpongeBob on Nickelodeon, there wasn't very like besides Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob on Nickelodeon, what else was there?
Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's more,
What
but I like Fairly Odd Parents because, like, just the idea to have two fairies is really cool, so I'd always watch it. And, like, the things he'd wish for, it's like, oh my gosh, bro, come on. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And, like, pretty much every episode was him wishing for something, but it ends up backfiring on him. Like, no, I wish it back. And there's, like, a lot of lessons with it. Like, he'd wish, like, that his sister didn't exist for a day because she was annoying or something like that.
He doesn't have a sister, dog.
Well, I know, but I don't know. Dude, it's been forever. But, like,
His,
that's what the
his,
show kind of is. It's like, he wishes
his-
for something, but it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I never wished for that.
Or he could just wish for that and then say, oh, I wish it would be better. And then, boom.
Yeah, it's like, it's just a really creative show. Like, and he's a really creative kid.
Yeah, I'd say it's good. Sure, I don't know. I wasn't really a Fairly Odd Parents guy, bro. I'll be honest.
Alright, next show, Invader Zim. Very short, but very weird.
Short-lived.
It's
Short-lived.
short-lived,
Oh, well,
but-
it's like very. It's like your emo like girls love this show, bro.
Yeah. It's a very
Your
weird
hot
cartoon.
topics.
Like,
Your hot top big people love this ish, dude.
there's no cartoon I would say that's ever been like it, and that's why it's on my list. It's very unique, very weird.
Yeah, I like it, but
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show. Next, Animaniacs. Okay, this is an interesting one because I didn't really watch it until I was in college. And oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's like arguably better than Looney Tunes.
yeah.
Yeah, classic. It's like an old school cartoon definitely, but it's aged like fine wine. Like it's still like it was made in like the 80s, I'm pretty sure, and I watched it in 2017 and I really liked it. So, and then boom, Rocket Power, bro. I wanted to be those
Dude, that's
kids,
me.
dude.
That's
back in
me,
the
bro.
day. If you watch Rocket Power, they're like the coolest kids on the planet,
just
dude.
kidding.
Rocket Power.
Bad. Those kids were badass.
Yep. Powerpuff Girls, another classic.
Chowder,
It's
bro.
really good. And then Chowder
think-
is just the weirdest show of all time, but it's so funny.
But yeah, it's funny.
Weird show though.
I already
Any
know your
guesses
number
at what's
one
my
is.
number
It's pretty
one?
obvious.
I'm pretty sure
bro.
you can guess
It's-
pretty easily what my number
I
one
think
is.
everyone could probably guess, but
Go ahead and guess before we go.
me,
Yeah, what's my number one?
me,
Yeah, guess.
Shalom.
Can you hear me?
You said you want me to guess?
Yes.
I said SpongeBob.
Number one, baby. SpongeBob SquarePants. There's no argument.
That's a good picture.
It's the funniest
yeah.
show, the longest lasting show. There's a reason why it's been over 20 years now since it first launched and it's still going. It's just so
People say
funny.
the new episodes aren't good, but dude,
Yeah, they're
they're
not
funny.
as good as old SpongeBob, but it's still really good.
It's funny. I don't know how the newer episodes hold up, but like when I was still like the mid newer episodes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not too old, but like the middle ground. Those
Yeah,
episodes are so
I would say
really
from
fun.
like 1990 when it started to like 2008 is like prime SpongeBob.
Or 2010, dude.
Yeah, 2010. Sure. Like whatever you want. Like it's just so good.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
and don't even
best
dude, the
day
SpongeBob movie, dog.
ever.
Oh, and the memes, dude. The memes
The
are like
memes that have come out
the
of it.
meme.
The
You
dank memes.
still get memes from SpongeBob. SpongeBob memes are probably one of the best memes, bro. Without a doubt.
Anyways, but like the OG episodes from like the beginning, like the episode where they meet Sandy and she's like,
She's dummy thick. Yeah, bro. I
Yeah,
remember
dude.
that.
and then the Hatchet
No.
and Slasher episode,
Ashley and Slasher, the Bubble Boy, the Bubble Man,
Bubble
Boy,
Man, Doodle Bob,
Doodle Bob, bro.
the episode
The
where he
freaking
goes down
episode
into
where
that trench.
SpongeBob, dude, the episode where SpongeBob has to work at the chum bucket, and then they sing that song.
Oh yeah, it's so sad.
It's just I don't know what it is, bro. It's
the
classic.
First time. I don't remember. the
Dude.
song where
Or
you
like
learn
the
to tie
Flying
your
Dutchman
shoes.
episode where it's like you're good, or like they're on the Flying Dutchman and then they zoom up on the telescope on this kid. I ate 3 Triceratops, and then I used to get
Yeah,
paid.
and now I only had 2. Dude, the episode where frickin' SpongeBob has to sell his soul in order for to save like I don't remember. He has to like sell his soul to the Flying Dutchman.
But yeah, that's the I think it's just, oh yeah.
Same episode.
And then like they escape through the perfume room.
Yeah, the
where
perfume
people were
aisle.
spraying perfume room.
And they're like running and they get sprayed and they like make the weirdest faces like oh. It's like who the F thinks of that? It's so funny. And the episode
Shit.
where one of them has stinky barnacle breath.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Or the episode where like there's like fish hooks and they like Mr. Krabs tells them no, don't go by those hooks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of a creepy episode.
Yeah, and they do it, and then
Because I think it's fun, and
Yeah.
then yeah, bro.
it's like scary.
Or the episode where they double dare each other to like go on the surface, and then they finally do.
Yeah,
it's like-
they're like
They're
regular
puppets or whatever.
sponges and starfish.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many classic
Classic, bro.
SpongeBob episodes, and of course, all the episodes where Plankton tries to get the secret recipe. Classic, dude, and he never can.
Mhm.
Or like all the
And then-
times SpongeBob has to go to driver's ed school. It's so funny.
Classic, bro.
Or the episode where Sandy is like in that dome, and like they have to like live with her while she's hibernating, and she becomes like a crazy monster that's scary.
Oh
They're just
yeah.
trying to get
And then
out.
like Patrick says something hilarious. It was like, it's classic. That one line is like, in that episode.
I don't remember. See, that's the problem. Like we were just kids, but like another
So, yeah,
classic that you watched with. It was either you or Connor, or both of you. You guys watched it with Dad, I remember, and like you guys are cracking up, like the bear episode where they have to like,
Oh yeah.
it's
Like
a classic.
you have to stay in the
episode.
circle, or like the
Yeah.
flying bear thing.
Yeah. So
Or the
many
episode
good
where there's so many classics.
The
Like we
chocolate
can go on for
episode,
days, bro.
chocolate. Give me chocolate.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like this is the
Every
best.
episode was just a classic.
Yeah. All the
Yeah.
old ones. So good. Living like Larry, dude. Why wouldn't you
Living
wanna live
like
like
Larry,
Larry,
bro.
bro?
Or like how he rips his. I rip my pants,
Yep.
dude. Or the Olympics, the Olympic episode, bro. Oh my god,
Boy
bro.
who then ripped his pants. It's a classic. Or the episode where Squidward finally meets, or you finally see handsome Squidward, and he's like in a nicer neighborhood,
Oh,
and Squidward's
No,
like
like,
jealous of him.
the whole episode, like where SpongeBob hits him on the head really hard, and then he's all handsome, and then every time he gets hit in the head, he always gets more handsomer.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
by the end of the episode, he's just like so effing handsome. Everyone wants to be with the handsome Squidward. See, that was like the middle. That was like a newer episode, but not like new.
Yeah.
It was like.
SpongeBob
That's
was
what I'm
good for
saying,
a
like,
really
those-
long time.
Those episodes were good for a long time,
Maybe
man.
it's still good and we're just too old for it now, but oh my gosh, dude, it's so good. There's so many classic episodes, and like, there's always weird scenes where like an example is like the Hashling Slasher, where it goes to like a real life like movie. It's like that weird vampire.
They did that all the
flicking
time.
the lights. Dude, one that scared me as a kid was when the butterfly episode
Oh yeah, that scared me
in
too.
Sandy's
Yep.
dome, dude.
I would never
The
look.
butterfly flies on freaking.
And then it zooms up.
Yeah, zzz, that bee is flying. It looks like a crazy scary
Yeah, dude.
bug. Dude,
I
that
never looked at
terrified
that.
me.
Dude, I've never looked at it.
That's so funny. This makes me want to freaking watch SpongeBob. Oh man, classic. Dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is my slide. I think we should go into yours because it's getting late.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
You're
this is
low.
this is Potato Man's slide. At number 10, we have Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. We talked
One
about
second.
it already. It's a really classic show. Now that I'm seeing all these characters, it's making me remember. Like the purple dude, he's freaking awesome, dude. He's like a big friendly guy, man. He's like the nicest dude.
Yeah, it looks like like a big frightening monster, but
But he's like the nicest guy.
he's the nicest guy.
Coon Bird,
They were all nice, pretty much. Besides Blue. Blue was like the one that like always got in trouble and crap.
Yeah, Blue and the kid always argued, but they were like best friends, even though they argued.
Yeah.
And then the girl that always like, dude, this is so many good characters, man. All right, next slide. Number 9, Jimmy Neutron. Classic, bro. Like we already said. Dude, I forgot about his robot dog. Freaking
Goddard, bro.
Goddard, bro. I forgot about him. Holy.
Goddard, bro.
Dude, this is bringing back memories.
His laboratory is legendary, bro.
Yeah, it's a legendary lab. Classic, man. Classic episode. And I love how all these shenanigans go on in the basement and the parents just don't care.
No, they don't even know about his
they don't
basement,
even
do they?
know. Yeah.
I forgot.
Alright, next slide. Chowder at number 7.
We have Chowder, bro.
Squats. Classic, dude. I would say that the show isn't long enough to put it on, but at the same time I put the Looney Tunes show on, and that was even shorter.
The show is about a guy is learning how to learning how to cook. That's what the show is, dude.
Dude, he falls in love, dude.
Every character in the show is named after a name from an actual food. Yeah. It's just.
Dude, the theme song is
funny,
really good.
dude.
So come on in.
Oh yeah, dude, it's good.
I don't know the words because.
Snitchel, bro.
Schnitzel. Rada.
Rotter, right? Oh, the only thing he says is rotter, bro.
Classic. Really good show.
I would
definitely the weirdest show. Like one of the weirdest shows after Flapjack.
Yeah, that was. Flapjack and this show were playing at the same time back in the day.
Yeah, but this show is better than Flapjack.
Oh yeah, I'd say too.
Okay, next slide. Gumball, bro, that's wrong.
Bro, this show's funny.
It's funny, but
it's hilarious, bro. Probably like one of the funniest shows are cartoons, bro.
Okay, explain why you think it's one of the best, and I'll explain why after you're done why I don't think it should be on the list.
I think it's funny, or I think it's like probably the funniest cartoon shows besides SpongeBob. And I like the art style a lot too, where it's like it looks real, but at the same time there's
like the background looks realer.
Yeah. And then I love the characters, bro. I don't know. It's hilarious, like the part where like he opens the door and there's a banana. He's watching porn, pretty much.
What?
Like there's an episode where Gumball opens the door and there's a banana guy watching like a fruit, like he's pretty much watching porn, but it's not it doesn't actually show porn on it, obviously.
It's
but
like two fruit on top of each other or something.
Yeah, pretty much like that. And then they just stare at each other for awkwardly, and then Gumball just shuts the door. It's hilarious, bro.
I don't really remember that. I remember the dad was like pretty much Homer Simpson, but as a bunny. He was like really dumb.
Yeah. And there's a feminist episode where it's just like, it's just hilarious, bro.
I remember the banana, but I don't remember a scene where the banana's looking at fruit porn.
SpongeBob did the same thing though. SpongeBob, remember that episode where like Gary walks in or something, and SpongeBob's watching something weird, like a fish thing.
I don't remember.
And he's like Gary, and then he turns off the TV. It's funny, bro.
Dude, that's the thing. There's a lot of cartoons that like we would have never understood that as kids, but like now, like that would be the funniest crap.
Yeah.
I don't really.
So why do you think this is not? Why do you think this is not?
I would say because at the same time, like this was a good show, but at this time with Cartoon Network, there were so many good shows that this one was kind of an afterthought to me. Like the Looney Tunes show, Adventure Time, regular show. Like those 3 shows I would watch over this show any day. But this show has its moments. Like it has really funny moments.
I think it's like probably the funniest besides SpongeBob, this is probably the next one, the funniest one, bro. Tell you what.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm trying to remember. There's like an episode where I feel like they get in trouble a lot, and they have to like try to figure out how to like undo it and like get out of the trouble. But yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't put it up this high, but that's just because I probably haven't watched it as much as you. Maybe if I watched it more, it'd be on my.
Yeah, man, I was still in elementary when the show came out.
Yeah, so you were a kid still, so it was like your time. Yeah, well, I know it's a pretty good show because I've seen a little bit, but yeah, anything else you want to say before we move on?
Nope.
All right, next slide. This is number 5. Family Guy,
I don't know.
bro. Dude, Family Guy would be on my list if I knew that. Like,
Family Guy is hilarious, bro.
I thought it was just PG cartoons only. Yeah.
People give it a lot of crap. I don't know why. Like, it's so funny.
It's people that get easily offended.
It's good.
It's like a cartoon for.
Sometimes I'd say it's like on par with South Park. Sometimes.
I would say it's better than South Park. Hands down.
Like the episode where like they're on the news channel or whatever, and they're like, and then Meg's on it too, and then like Meg says something, like they're all talking, and then Meg says something, and then they all like huddle up. Like, you guys.
No, it's an episode. No, that's the Hand Quacks episode, bro. So like they got an idea to Fox, like to make it a show, and like it's like Peter and Brian are like sitting and like writing stuff down and making drawings. And there's a part in that episode where he makes a duck version of his wife, and he calls her like the McBitch duck. This is the McBitch duck. She's always blabbering and talking, and she's annoying. But like Megan comes up to them and has like really good ideas with the cartoon. Like, what if we did this?
Oh yeah.
And then they'd go, Brian, can I speak to you for a minute? And he'd go to the other room, and you just hear them whispering and be like, yeah, she's terrible. Yeah, she's weird. Yeah, she has bad BO.
Bad BO.
That was a stupid idea. Very
Good.
stupid. And then it's like, well, what are we going to tell her?
And
What are we going to tell her? Just be nice about it, but shut her down.
And then there's what's the episode where like the kid's in a wheelchair, and then the news guy is like, "Oh, what a funny little guy."
Oh yeah, he's like, I want to donate. It's like he has like a disease, and it's like, I want to donate to this charity so I can help people like me. And then his anchor goes, "What a weird little guy."
What a weird little guy. Classic,
or the
honestly.
where they're like slaves, and like.
I don't know.
Group of
I
black
don't know.
dudes on the other end, like, have this really cool song, and then like they make a song, and it's like it's so funny. Oh my gosh. There's
Yeah,
so
I think Family Guy's pretty good. And then, it's still going, right?
I think so.
It's been like canceled a lot. I remember.
Oh, I think it might have
remember-
recently ended, but maybe not. Of course, all the classic
Who
chicken
knows?
fights with Peter, dude. Freaking
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this show that like they just drag on. That
Yes.
like if
Oh,
someone
yeah.
like hits their knee and they go,
Yeah.
like for half the episode, like 90% of the episode.
I forgot about that. He like hits his knee, and like for like half the episode, just him. on the ground. Yeah,
Seriously,
the
like
chicken
that's like
fights usually
90% of the
last half an
episode.
too. They have like a lot of celebrity cameos in it where they make fun of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also like the handicapped guy. Like, he's really funny. Like he was a police officer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And then
Joe.
Stewie,
I think that's his
Stewie
name.
always tries to kill Lois.
Yeah, it's funny.
He's like an evil mastermind. And then Megan's just like the rejected ugly duckling of the family. And then the kid's like, oh, we haven't even talked about the old man that's like perverted with the
Oh,
kid.
perverted Herbert the pervert.
pervert,
Yeah,
bro.
it's good.
And Quagmire.
Good show.
Yeah. Classic show. All right.
Next
Anything
slide.
else you want to say about Family Guy?
No. Nope.
All right. Next slide. This is your fourth. Ooh, Ed, Edd n Eddy at 4. Dude, I can't even I haven't been able to the only thing I'd argue with your list is Gumball so far, but pretty much ours are pretty similar.
I think it's 5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Ed, Edd n Eddy, dude. Oh, and the theme song to this one's really good too. Ed, Edd n
Dun, dun, dun,
Eddy.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's good. Anyways, we've already talked about it, so it's just.
One last
Let's
thing
go on.
before we move on with this, dude. It just reminds me of being a kid in the summertime.
Yeah, bro.
Gives me memories of being a kid and being able to do whatever I wanted throughout the day.
It was early 2000s, right? Not 9. It wasn't in the 90s. Or
If it was 90s, it was 1999, but I don't think so.
yeah, it was good.
Takes me back to a simpler time when I was a kid in the summertime, just
Yeah,
I could
no,
literally
no
do whatever I
worries,
wanted.
bro. Just watch cartoons all day.
Yeah. Or go out with friends, just do whatever. Next slide. Rugrats at 4, right?
4, bro.
Dude, you freaking
Best 90s kid show, bro.
you warmed into my heart, bro. We talked
With
about
what?
that scene with his little
Oh,
brother,
yeah.
man. Dude.
Yeah, we might want to cut that part out, dude. You were getting a little.
Yeah,
You
I
were
was
getting a
getting
little.
corny, bro. I was
Yeah,
getting
no, I'm
soft.
just kidding.
But
Yeah, it
yeah,
was good.
this is a good show, man.
Classic. Best. I think this is the best 90s cartoon for sure.
Yeah, easily. It's like define the 90s. You think
Mm-hmm.
you think 90s cartoon, you gotta think Rugrats. That and
For
Hey
sure,
Arnold.
bro.
Oh, dude.
Next slide.
Dude, every time I see an adult with Rugrats shirts on, it's kind
Oh,
of
that's
weird.
cringy though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cringy. Don't
Or
buy Rugrats merch.
or it's any cartoon merch, really.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
It's kind of
weird.
cringy.
Don't wear cartoon
Yeah.
merch.
Bro.
Next slide. South Park, dude. I'm gonna say
Number
something that might
3.
bug you, but
I know you're gonna
I
say
think South
I don't
Park
like
is
South
kind of
Park that much
annoying.
anymore.
There are some funny
Bro,
episodes.
I don't know, bro. I think if you actually went back and watched, I think you'll like it, bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's a
It's
little more. It's
hilarious, dog.
it's the most immature show though out of all these.
Mm-hmm.
It's very junior high. If you're in junior high, you laugh harder to South Park than anybody. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. They have some crazy episodes. It's
That's why
ooh,
it's funny.
they're going to hell for making this.
What do you think the best episode is, bro? If you had to give one
Oh
episode.
man, the Chupacabra one's really funny. Um, the one where they go ziplining is really funny.
I don't know
What
what
would
the
you
best
say? I'm
episode
sure
is.
I'm missing a bunch. There's a lot of good ones.
There's so many, yeah.
Oh, there's an episode where like there's a kid on their hockey team that's dying of cancer.
Oh, that was sad. That was a
Yeah,
sad
it's
episode,
messed
dude.
up. And they lose the game and he dies.
I'm trying to think of the best episode. Oh, I know what the best episode is.
What?
Make love, not Warcraft.
Oh, Warcraft episode.
The World of Warcraft episode. Yeah.
Mom! What does he say? Mom, pizza or something.
I don't know. I think that's probably the
They
best
get
episode.
addicted to World of Warcraft and they get fat and they get these zits.
They got all their friends on to kill one guy and they're getting destroyed and they're all freaking out.
And Kyle's dad, oh no, Stan's dad wants to play with them, but he's
Oh, yeah.
embarrassing. And then at
It's
the very end,
hilarious.
he saves them and completes the there's this ultimate guy who's better than everybody, and Stan's dad kills him, but it takes the price of his life in the game. And he's dying in the game, and on the mic he's going and he's about to die, and then you just see him at the Best Buy, because he had to play at Best Buy. You just see him at the store going it's so funny. And then all the times where Carmen's mom has to bring down a big bowl so he can poop in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
They have a walkie-talkie. They walkie to her or a phone. They call her up and she comes down with snacks and toilet poop. So people can poop in it. It's good.
Oh man, dude, this
That
is it's very inappropriate. So if you're a kid, don't watch it.
I think everyone knows that by now. It's going
Yeah,
on
it's
TV for
true.
a
If
long time.
everyone knows what South Park is.
Yeah. And
Uh,
then, yeah, I feel like if you wear South Park merch, that is definitely the cringe.
oh,
That's where the cringe
that's
is.
like a different kind of cringe. It's like redneck hick cringe, like white trash cringe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's like the same thing as wearing like Walking Dead merch. It's like rednecks and hicks wear that crap, bro. All right,
Yeah.
next slide.
Alright,
Is this two?
two.
Oh, so number one's Adventure Time. All right, we already talked about
Hmm.
SpongeBob a bunch. Like, it's a classic,
Yeah, we
bro.
already went through like so many episodes. We could go on for like many more.
Yeah, we could, but we'd be cutting it way too long. Like, the show is just amazing. I wish they had it on like
Hmm.
Netflix or Hulu.
Honorable mentions, bro.
Honorable mentions. Love this show. It's a classic. Here we go.
You did bottom middle, bro.
Oh my, you're joking, right?
Bro, listen,
Oh my gosh, dude. This
listen,
show
dude.
is the
That
cringiest
was my
thing.
ish back in the day. You know that. You know that. It's true.
I don't know, bro.
That was my favorite show, or I was like, I love that show back in the day. That's
It's
why
a
I'm giving it an honorable mention.
it's a fat yikes in my eyes.
What do you think? What do you think about the others, bro?
Billy Mandy, yes, dude. It makes me sad that Codename Kids Next Door isn't on your list, but I
Dude, it was
understand.
about to. I swapped it out for Family Guy, bro. I did.
What? That doesn't make any sense because Family Guy was like your fifth.
Yeah, then I went to the other ones. I went through all the other ones. I was like,
Uh,
I don't know. I still like the other ones better too. So,
Cat Dog barely didn't make my honorable mentions, but it's definitely. I'm glad it's on. I'm glad it's being mentioned because it's a really funny show.
bro, we had the same picture for a lot of these.
Yeah,
Like with the Hey Arnold picture. We had the same picture for
classic, dude.
that.
Why is yours like scratched?
And the Canadian Kinnick store is the same picture. What
Yeah.
about Bob's Burgers,
Dude,
bro?
I forgot Bob's Burgers, but at the same time, I wasn't. I was just doing PG cartoons. Bob's Burgers is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny, dude. Oh my gosh.
Even though Bob's Burgers is good, so yeah, I probably want to make the
The
list.
one flaw I would say
I like
about
it.
Bob's Burgers is the one with the bunny ears. Like, she's not funny.
Yeah. I would say like the best character is Tina.
Tina's
She's
so funny. I think the boy can get annoying sometimes too. I think
the
Tina
wife
and
is
the
the
mom.
wife is funny as too. The wife and Tina are the best characters.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would agree. Because they're both so cringe. It's a really funny show. But, like, a lot of people don't like it. But it's good. It's funny. It's, like, so stupid.
What do you think the best
Out of
one
all
out of the honorable
these,
mentions is? Yeah.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
It's just, I was a kid when Codename Kids Next Door came out. Like, it was, like, my childhood time. So, but yeah, it's really good. All these are really
Hmm.
good. I wouldn't say Ben 10's good. I was too old for Ben 10, I would say.
Yeah, bro. I even like older people liked it though. It's weird. Like it
Yeah,
has a
that's
pretty
true.
strong fan base.
I had a friend who had an older brother that was in high school that would watch it, and I was like, "You're
Yeah.
weird," but like,
People.
maybe if I
It's kind
watched
of
it
like
now, I
it
would
was kind
like
of like
it.
an anime, pretty much. I don't know.
Yeah, but like a cringy,
Yeah.
more kid friendly
Uh,
anime.
more kid friendly for sure. Yeah. Like more cartoony,
I
but
don't like when kids shows try to be like the okay.
like teens. You don't like Teen Titans, like the older one, not the newer one. Like the one where it kind
I
of like
liked
looked like an
it,
anime.
yeah. I kind of forgot about it compared to all these shows, but yeah, I did like that one. I like kid. I don't know. Ben 10 just
That's
didn't
no.
do it for me. It was weird for me in my eyes.
Yeah.
I can't really explain why. I just couldn't ever get into it. Same with like Danny Phantom. Dude, Danny Phantom's trash. Ugh.
People love it.
I know.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
bugs me.
I never really watched it too much, so I couldn't say. But
Yeah, it was like this. It was like what they did after Fairly Odd Parents, and I thought it was kind of crappy. Like I was like, I miss Fairly Odd Parents.
hmm.
All right, Number 1. What the F?
Fat Boy and Chum Chum.
What?
Fat Boy and Chum Chum.
I don't even know what this is, bro.
Fat Boy and Chum
Wait,
Chum.
no, this is a joke. This is a joke.
Yeah, this is a joke. This is like the worst cartoon ever, bro. You don't remember this? You don't remember this show, bro?
No.
Dude, it's so bad. Like it's so cringy.
The
It's
worst kids show of all
bad,
time
bro.
was the burger one with the puppets. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like a long time ago.
Yeah.
No, bro. Watch this show and bro, you will remember it, bro. It's so bad. All
There's
right,
like
next
there's like an
next slide,
episode in
bro.
that burger show where it's just about like there's worms in their burgers and they eat it and they all get sick. It's terrible. It's like it's terrible.
All
It's
right,
not
next
funny.
slide, bro.
I think it's
Next slide.
scary. And this show
Let's
looks
get out
just
of
like
here, bro. This is a joke.
I bet the
The
people that
show's
like this
really
show
bad.
like it's like minion humor. Like people that
Yeah,
think
it
minions
is.
are funny.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
exactly.
dude.
Yeah.
You scared me for a second. Number 1.
This was a joke.
Okay, number 1. Okay, since I don't really know as much about Adventure Time as you, I'll give you the last words on this podcast to say
Like
why
Finn and Jake are just the perfect, like the iconic. They're like just the bro, like the friendship they have, bro.
it is classic. I
That's
do
just
know
that
that.
makes the show just like boom, just like that, bro.
How many seasons are there?
Like 12, 13. I don't know.
Bro. Dang. It still feels like a new cartoon to me. It's crazy how time flies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what they're playing on Cartoon Network.
I don't know if like honestly, this is probably the biggest cartoon they've ever had on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Yeah, I would
I don't know
say
if I
that's
don't
probably
know if they
true.
will ever have something bigger than this show.
Yeah. Maybe not
Maybe
for a
they
long
will,
time.
but I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's a classic
Well,
show. All right. Is there anything else you want to say about it, or?
no, they ain't good.
Man, so that is our list of cartoons. Whose list was better? What is your favorite cartoon? Let us know in the comments. And yeah, this one I would say was a really fun one to do. It brought back a lot of childhood memories, a lot of nostalgia. And yeah, it was fun to do. All right, Caden, anything you want to say to the gamers before we go?
Gamers, I know it's been rough out there, but he's gotta make do, you know.
It's been rough. There hasn't been a lot of game releases, so we've had to make podcasts about old
A lot
cartoons.
of a lot of microtransactions,
A lot of
dude.
microtransactions, a lot of loot boxes, a lot of pay to play, a lot of pay to win.
We're we're a weak minority out there, but one day we will rise.
It feels like we should rise, but we've hit rock bottom. But
Sometimes it
it's like
just
rock
feels like our
bottom just
times.
keeps getting lower and lower.
Yeah.
And we're sinking further and further. But if Finn and Jake
Mhm.
can rise through their quest, then I know that gamers can rise
Can
through the
rise.
oppression.
Mhm.
Peace.
Bye bye.